Hello and welcome to your mat. Today we are going to give rise to gratitude. And especially now at the end of the year, it's good time to think about all the things you've managed to accomplish, all those little tiny joyful moments throughout the year, all the days when you feel satisfied, complete and happy. But also about hard times and tough days and the lessons you've learned. It's so easy to feel that we are lacking something. It's so easy also to operate from scarcity mindset. But if we will start to practice the attitude of gratitude daily, it will grow and grow like a muscle. And it will take you out from a scarcity mindset into the mindset of abundance, feeling complete and more peaceful. So silently, you can list a few things that you feel grateful for today or this year. Knowing that the state of being thankful, it's a practice. It's something we need to simply practice every day. And it will get stronger and stronger. And slowly open your eyes, feet hip distance apart, starting at the top of the mat. Breathe in. Open your arms wide into the T shape, even wider than that if you can. Breathe out, cross the back of your hands around the spine, tuck the chin in, tuck the tailbone. Breathe in, spread the arms, open across the heart. Breathe out, cross the back of the hands, feeling gentle resistance between them, round. Breathe in, open expansiveness in front of the heart. Breathe out, round the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the tail. Last time, breathe in, open. And breathe out, round. Cross the back of the hands, round the spine, knees gently bent. Reach the hands to the heaven, lengthen. On breathe out, drop the hands to the shin bones and get into halfway lift. Make sure that you press the lower ribs in, keeping the center of your belly strong and steady. Chin gently in, lengthen the back. And then drift yourself all the way down to fold. You can sway gently right, sway gently left. Neck soft, head heavy. Then step the right foot, left foot to downward facing dog and simply arrive to the shape. Roll into your rhythmic breaths and find fullness in every single breath. Also find the drishti point. Then drop your knees down to the ground, get into O4s. We will start to find chain of movements here. Breathing open to the cow pose, lengthen. Breathe out, knees, chest, chin. Stay here for full breathe out, and on breathing, we will lift it up to the cow pose. Breathe out round the spine, empty the belly. And let's repeat. Breathing open up, cow pose. Breathe out, knees, chest, chin, strong arms, elbows in. Breathe in, back to cow, and then cat on your breathe out. And for last time, breathe in, cow pose, spread your collarbone, breathe out, knees, chest, chin. Breathe in, back to the cow, and breathe out, cat pose, but then tuck the toes under and switch it to downward facing dog. Start to walk your hands a little bit back, not too much, it's like a shortened downward facing dog. Press so much through the fingers that you start to lengthen the outer arms, outer shoulders, sides of your waistline. Lower ribs knitted in, sitting bones to the sky. Walk the hands all the way back. Try to keep those feet parallel right now, toes pointed forward, and we will try to go to Malasana in more square way. So keep the toes pointed forward, start to bend the knees. Stretch the arms in front of you and maybe even armpits in front of your knees, and drop the head down. Breathing to the back of the neck, back of your ribs and heart. Let the breath cycles to be complete. Look forward and crawl forward to all fours. And now step the hands a little bit more forward and the knees a little bit more backward. Drop your chest and belly down just a little bit. It will be kind of like a passive back bend here. Find your breath. Keep this passive back bend. And we will start to make circles to the right. There is no wrong and right in movements here. Just move freely. Feel intuitive. And get into the state of thinking that really nobody is looking, so you can explore the motions and switch direction to the other side. Let those movements be yours. If you like, you can make those circles even bigger, so switch direction and almost kind of flirt with cobra pose and child pose. So big. And when you are done, come back to all fours, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Lift your heels and take a tippy-toe walk to the top of the mat. Once you land at the top of the mat, halfway lift, breathe in, breathe out, fold down, nose to knees. Breathe in, reach high, palms touch above the head, and breathe out, hands to the heart. Let's start to create the sequence at the top of the mat. Keep the right foot down on the ground, lift the left knee up, interlace your fingers in front of the left shin and pull your left knee in towards the chest. Drishti, stay strong in your right leg, long in the spine. Chin gently in to strengthen the front of the neck. And then let go of the left shin, hands to the heart, gently bend the right knee and slowly, with control, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Hop. Then you can either place your right hand on the block or on the ground. Or if it's too hard, you can always place the right forearm on your right thigh. So find your height and then spread the left arm into the T shape or even wider, finding openness across the chest. Breathe, relax your jaw. Then look down and get on your knees, right leg back, knees down, get into child pose, but immediately we will walk our arms to the right, stretching the left side body deeply, seats are heavy, neck soft. Get back into the center and walk your arms to the left. Start to breathe into the right side body. Let the breath to hit every corner of your being. Then back into the center, all fours. Hips above your knees, slide your forearms forward into the puppy pose, and you can either place your forehead, cheek, or chin down, any part of your face that feels good for your neck. Try to be strong even here. Knit your lower ribs in, it will help you to stretch your shoulders even more, your armpits, thoracic spine. But at the same time you will stay strong and not flappy. From puppy pose, slide yourself forward into the Sphinx pose. Belly drops down, elbows 90 degrees. Start to make half circles with the head from one shoulder to the other. Freeing the neck and making your neck happy. Take a look forward, you can stay here in Sphinx. Or if you like, you can lift your elbows up, keep magnetizing your hands towards your hips, drawing your heart forward, strong butt, glutes muscles. And then release, push the hands down, step to downward facing dog. Breathe equally your longest breaths and truly follow your breaths. Then step forward to the top of the mat, breathe in halfway lift, breathe out, fall down, nose to knees. Breathe in, rise high, hands above the head, and breathe out, hands through the heart. We are at the top of the mat. Take the right knee up, hold the right shin, push the right shin, pull the right shin in, closer to the belly, right knee to the chest. Then let go of your leg, gently bend the left knee, hands to the heart, and slowly start to step the right foot back as slow as you can master. Then hop the right foot down to the ground, open to Parsva Konasana, side angle pose. If you like, touch the ground or the block, or left forearm on the left thigh. Opening the chest here, drawing the right arm to the right, chin gently in, ribs in, and strong buttock. Look down and sneak the left knee back into the O4s, and we will twist here. I will turn around so you can see me more easily. We will turn the left arm to the right, and you can stay here. It will be first option. For harder twist, you can extend the right leg to the right, look to the sky, and you can even direct your right arm up to the heaven or even towards the floor on the left side. And breathe deeply throughout the twist. If you fall, don't worry, especially when you twist deeply, it can happen. Then come back to the center to O4s, and we will simply switch sides. So right arm to the left. First option, stay here, or extend the left leg to the left side and start to reach your left arm up and maybe even rightward towards the ground. Breathing to every cell. Back into the center, all fours. Breathe in, open to the cow pose, and breathe out round the spine to the cat. Then climb up, stay on your knees and shins. If you have sensitive knees, you can always place a pillow underneath your knees or double bend your mat. We will prepare for a camel. Tuck the toes under, strengthen the belly, ribs in, strengthen your buttock, glutes are on, hands onto the chest, and lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Keep the front of the neck active, so chin gently in. Remember that you always want to keep banana arching shape when you backbend. No box, no square, sharp lines. Come back to the center, hands down, round the spine to the cat. Breathe into the cow. And breathe out to the cat, round the spine as much as you can. Look forward and climb up. If you like, you can repeat camel preparation, Ushtrasana, or if you like, we can go farther. So once again, strong abs, strong butt, tailbone tucked under. If you like, you can start to reach for your heels, but if you experience any agony, any torture in this one, stay in preparation, little by little. Keep lengthening the tailbone so you can distribute the back bend evenly throughout the lower spine, upper spine. And then climb up. Hands forward, round the spine to the cat. Breathing up and open to cow pose. And then cat once again, as much as you can, round to your fullest. Then simply sit on your heels. Open your palms towards the ceiling. Close your eyes. And start to notice the flow of energy moving through you. Up and down the center channel. Moving with your breath. Moving in your veins, your muscles. Silently, you can repeat a mantra in your head, saying, I am enough. What I've got is enough. Stay connected to this moment, feeling grateful for where you are right now. Softly open your eyes. And at the end of our practice today, I will propose you one more pose, and it will be a pose of your choice. It could be Uttanasana, like you see right now, a simple forward fold. If you would like to go for some other inversion, like headstand, forearm-stand, headstand, or Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold, candle pose, fish pose, wheel pose, whatever you like, just go for it. So it will be our freestyle moment, and I will go for forearm stand. This is something that I learned this year, to do forearm stand and then bend my knees and go for hollow back. But truly feel free to do any pose that will make you feel good, and also the pose that you are grateful for this year. Maybe it's something that you achieved this year on your yoga mat. For me, it's exactly this hollow back, something that new that I learned. It requires a lot of openness in your shoulders because I need to sneak my head through the shoulders, and I take my chin to the chest, knees are bent, belly in, and I go for back bend. So, when you are done, you can rest in child pose, you can pause the video if you like, you can try something that is your favorite this year. And after a moment in child pose, when you are ready, you can take the legs forward, and we will finish with some hip openers. So bend your knees, in a square way, so one shin is behind the other, heels below your knees. Breathe in, lengthen through the spine, breathe out, sneak your arms forward. If you like, you can support your forehead on the block or on the book. Really try to find a nice square sitting position. The more your heels will be below your knees, the more you will feel the opening on the outside of your hips. We are almost at the end of our practice, so slow down your breath and simply notice the breath as though it would be a pranayama exercise. Really stay with your breathing and follow fully your breath out. Then climb up, switch the crossing of the legs for opposite. Breathe in, lengthen, and breathe out, fold. If you cannot go deeply into the fold, you can perfectly stay with your spine straight. Everybody has a different level of openness in the hips, and you should never rush the process. Let your body to drive you. Soften your jaw, soften the eyes, muscles around the cheekbones. Drinking your long, sweet breaths. And let's gently climb up. We will finish in Shavasana. Straight your legs. If you like, you could place one palm on your heart, the other hand on your belly. If not, you can keep your hands in traditional Shavasana. And once again, at the end, just dive into the gratefulness. If you like, you can list few things at least that you could feel grateful for. People, places, activities, anything. Just immerse yourself into this thankfulness, so your peace can grow and grow. And when you feel grateful for the life, it always brings you some level of release. Let's stay here in Shavasana. If you can, even 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Spending time with yourself because it's really worth it.